Details of CM Punk's text message about buying a wrestling company revealed. CM Punk might have retired from in-ring competition in 2014 after an unceremonious exit from WWE, but the former world champion continues to be a name that is consistently in the news. The latest bit of information about the Second City Saint is about his apparent interest in purchasing Ring of Honor back in 2010. Cary Silkin, who owned ROH from 2004 to 2011 before selling the company to the Sinclair Broadcast Group, was the guest on a recent ROH Strong podcast episode. Silkin is credited for making ROH one of the top promotions in the United States. The company gave the platform to several wrestlers who would later become prominent names in the business. ROH had their fair share of financial troubles over the years, and Silkin noted that he never received proper offers regarding selling the company, barring two rinky-dink proposals. Silkin claimed that Jeff Jarrett was interested in buying ROH in 2007, and the former owner described it as just a sniff. "I did not speak to him personally. Jerry Jarrett was interested. This was like 2007. It was just a sniff. I get a text message in like 2010. Cary Silkin on CM Punk's interest in buying ROH. Silkin then opened up about the text message he received from CM Punk in 2010. Punk was still employed by WWE back then and had already won the World Heavyweight title during his time in the company. CM Punk asked Silkin if he wanted to sell Ring of Honor, and the former ROH boss found it odd that Punk would initiate such a significant conversation with a text message. "I get a text message in like 2010. CM Punk texts me out of nowhere and is like, 'Would you want to sell Ring of Honor?' I've hustled tickets on the street and have had a somewhat successful business. I don't think text messaging is the way to approach sales of companies. That first text message might be, 'I'd like to talk to you about something.' Those were my only two real offers. They weren't real. Those were the only two rinky-dink offers I've ever had." Silkin noted that Punk's business tactics either weren't great in 2010, or a friend of the superstar might have just had a fleeting thought about buying ROH. In 2010, his business tactics weren't the best, or else it was a fleeting thought by a friend of his. CM Punk recently revealed during Renee Paquette's Oral Sessions podcasts that he would be open to returning to the ring for a fun angle and a stupid amount of money. Punk also teased the possibility of going up against a few AEW stars.